Center. Russell is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Xander Bogaerts will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, he hasn't looked good over the course of the season, but he is hitting over .450 in his last 10 games.
Batting third,
Dustin. Strike one.
I get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the... Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
for the Cubs, center fielder, Dexter.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. At the plate, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Grounded to short. Pedroia on to first to complete the double play. Chris Bryant gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. David Ortiz makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Lackey steps into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Martinez. High in the air and deep to left center field. Zobrist racing back, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
So a solo home run for Victor Martinez. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0. And he is out on the tag.
Batting seventh,
Nick Markakis into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Around second is Markakis looking for three. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Brock Holt gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and two gone. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. And he is in there. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Soler. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He'll get it into second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He's got to start finding ways to throw that curveball for strikes, because if he doesn't, guys will keep taking it and wait for the fastball.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his numbers have been kind of ugly for the entire season, but guess what? Over his last 10 games, he's hitting over 400.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Digging in, Ben Zobrist, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Zobrist.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Addison Russell gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Maben, still ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mookie Betts is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Right back at it now is Lackey as he gets ahead to start the frame. It's strike 1. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Fowler, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Xander Bogaerts stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Lackey looks in, coming at him with the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Another one sent foul. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Soler is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Number 40 is ready for his first AB here in this one.
For the Cubs, catcher, number 40.
To short, hit hard. Bogaerts has it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brandon Phillips. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Jorge Soler digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
0-1 count and the pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Here's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogaerts at short for a base hit. Dexter Fowler will stand in for a second time. Remember, he was hit by a pitch to kick off the home first. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Javier Baez stands in with runners at the corners now, looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And the runner's coming home. Hit hard back up the middle. And the second baseman will just tag the runner going. David Ortiz is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run for David Ortiz, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0. Lackey gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Zobrist looking up, and this one is gone. A home run.
The batter, 3rd baseman, Travis.
So a solo home run for Victor Martinez. His 2nd of the game, as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Nick Markakis will dig in. He tripled and later scored his first time around.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Brock Holt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Pedroia, and he's set down, 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Ben Zobrist stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. I'll tell you, he's already hit 1 guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hit sharply on the ground. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cameron Maybin heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Lackey's ready. First pitch on the way.
Cameron Maybin.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Mookie Betts will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Grounder down the line at third. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Grounded to third. Bryant is up with it. The second for 1. On to first, a double play. Xander Bogaerts will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that will bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Hit high and deep to left field. Zobrist going back on it. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Your attention, please.
A 2-run dinger by Dustin. Mike Montgomery is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Hit down the line at first. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. Leading off the inning, Addison Russell. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Number 40 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Markakis. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Phillips. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Victor Martinez will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. On the ground near home, but that one rolls foul. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Travis Shaw will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Hanley Ramirez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Gets a small piece near the plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Nick Markakis will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
2 out, nobody on. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Brock Holt steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Cameron Maybin stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Number 40 recovers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Mookie Betts will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Pedro Strop will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Jorge Soler will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the sixth.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Pedroia is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a one-pitch out to begin the home half of the sixth. Dexter Fowler steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Javier Baez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Xander Bogaerts is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. He swings and pops it high in the air out towards shallow right. Baez onto the grass. 1 out. 1 away, and here's the 2008 AL MVP, Dustin Pedroia. Swing and a little blooper to center. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. David Ortiz gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Soler going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
The catcher, number 41, Victor Martinez.
A solo home run for David Ortiz. His second home run of the game. Chris Bryant steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Here's a high pop-up. Holt is there for it. 1 away. Anthony Rizzo stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Left fielder,
Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down. Hanley Ramirez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
third baseman.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez, a strikeout victim, and there's one away. Nick Markakis will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a
the
lefty.
Cubs, Miss Wood.
Lifted into center field. Fowler has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Brock Holt digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Brock Holt.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Little dribbler back at him. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Addison Russell will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Number 40 will be the batter. 0 for 2 thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Betts is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Brandon Phillips will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Cameron Maybin gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Drilled right back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. Mookie Betts struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
And this is why he's staring an 0 for 5 in the face. He's been chasing that pitch all night long.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Hector Rondon will come on now in a mop-up role. Rondon pauses. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Dustin Pedroia is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
And that slider's going to make some guys look bad. When he's throwing it good, it's a really tough pitch to get a handle on.
Zobrist sprinting after it. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Number 40 gathers. David Ortiz stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Victor Martinez comes to the plate with ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead.
What's that old saying, guys? The rich get richer? Well, his team's definitely been getting rich here all day.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 2 out, bases loaded. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And a good throw is in time, and they escape the jam. Jorge Soler will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Dexter Fowler strides in, grounded out his last time through. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
Maben on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Javier Baez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Maben racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
The batter, third baseman.
So it's a solo shot to dead center, and they're now on the board, though still well behind. And that's in there, base hit. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, hoping to get on track, as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Okay.
On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, David Ortiz. It may not be a rookie card, but it's valuable enough to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end...